Tonight on Double N News.
We're going to talk about the dangers that are happening in your community. The people's opinions of a rich family.
And a death that saved 2 other people's lives.
Good evening, this is Double N News. I'm Zoe Cecily.
And I'm Stephanie Bowen.
We have come to the attention that sinkholes are becoming more common these days.
Yes, they are, Zoe. Sinkholes typically form in karst landscapes, where surface sediment lays on top of limestone bedrock. Acidic groundwater runs into the limestone bedrock, dissolving the rock for a period of years. While creating cavity caves, vibrations from nearby construction work can trigger a collapse. While commonly, a collapse can no longer support the weight of a surface.
Warning signs are cracks in buildings, rainwater ponds in places they previously have not been, doors and windows not closing properly, slanting and sagging fence posts or trees. If you see any of these signs, call your insurance company. We really should start looking for these signs. There are people in these incidents that don't have homes anymore.
Exactly. There's a family that remains out of their home after a sinkhole opens up in Central Florida neighborhood. The 120-foot wide and 30-foot deep sinkhole opened Saturday afternoon in Spring Hill. Police evacuated 4 homes, but later allowed residents to return to 3 of them. The area was closed off until further notice. Engineers were called out to assess the damage with the sinkhole that may later be filled with sand and cement. Officials say sinkholes are a way of life in Florida, where there have been nearly 300 grounds depression since 2010. On another note, doctors in Britain have transplanted organs from a newborn for the first time.
The 6-day-old baby girl suffered from severe oxygen starvation and massive brain damage in the womb that she was left completely unresponsive and unable to move when she was delivered under an emergency C-section.
Her kidney and liver cells were given to 2 separate patients after her heart stopped beating. Doctors say that new guidelines from the Royal College of Pediatrics and Children's Health are expected shortly, which should help standardize an approach to organ donation among newborns.
A family of 7 is asking for help. The parents Eric and Alyssa wrote into the Globe and Mail, and their story was featured in the financial facelift advice column. According to the Globe, the house where they live is going up for sale soon, so they have to move quickly. They seem to be about $6,000 in debt each month. And with Lisa on maternity leave, they are losing a second income.
On the other hand, Eric and Alyssa earn a combined income of $425,000 a year. Eric is a doctor that works 2 days a week, and though Alyssa is currently on maternity leave, they are still making $25,000 a month. They bought a $1.1 million building lot and will be building a home for them and their 5 kids. And though they are in debt, they will still plan to send each kid to private school, which is a cost of $5,400 a month. You would think a family with that kind of money would have a nice home, a good savings account, vacations, you name it, but that's not the case. According to Eric and Alyssa, they can't make ends meet.
We are getting mixed feelings about this family. Some people say it doesn't matter what their income is, poor or rich, we should help. On the other hand, others say that with their loads of money, they don't need help. What do you think?
Regardless of how much money a person or a couple or a family makes, you should live within your means.
The root of the problem is not the fact that they don't have enough money, it's the fact that they don't know how to spend it well.
When you don't know how to manage money well, that's going to leave a lot of problems. What I would recommend that they do, rather than asking for help from people who make far less money than them, is to find someone who can help them financially plan.
Put some money aside to get ready to do that, to meet that goal that they're looking to do.
I think they mostly just need help with planning their finance.
In some unrelated news, there are many movies coming out this month. As displayed, these are some examples of movies coming out soon.
Well, that's all today for our updates. I'm Stephanie.
I'm Zoe. See you tomorrow night on
Double N News.